Buygones Part 1, Escalado, Bigots on Television, the John Bull printing outfit and Vicky Valentine. Bygone number 1, Escalado, Escalado. Escalado was a popular children's game during the 1950s. Incidentally, children in the 1950s looked and sounded like this.
We're having a fabulous party and everything's cracker.
Yes, and we never get interfered with in an Esther Ransom sort of a way by our parents.
Because it's the 1950s and they haven't heard of child abuse yet.
Escalado consisted of a long green strip of plastic turf G-clamped to the dining room table with a handle and ratchet at one end which transmitted vibrations through the turf to 6 gaily coloured lead horses. Premise number 1. Lead was once used in children's toys. Premise number 2. Children like to put toys in their mouths. Premise number 3. The ingestion of lead destroys brain cells. Conclusion, 20 years later, these children grow up into Terry and June's crack team of scriptwriters. A major design error led to the decline of the Escalado. Horses would often gallop backwards, sidewards, or in any direction other than towards the winning post. Sometimes they would all topple over and cross the finishing line on their sides, the whole scenario resembling a knacker's yard during an earthquake. Bygone number 2. Bigots appearing on television. Bigots appearing on television. In the 1950s, when the IBA watchdog was a mere puppy gumming on a teething ring, and the only qualification required to become a TV producer was a CSE in domestic science, all manner of bigots were allowed access to the airwaves.
People in trouble.
This programme, People in Trouble, was first transmitted on rediffusion television in the 1950s. Number 1, Mr. Wentworth Day MP's views on the black man.
The black man has a different set of standards, values, morals and principles. In many cases, their grandfathers were eating each other. Well, the lion doesn't change his spots in all that time.
Number 2, Mr. Wentworth Day MP's views on the black man again.
If a black man makes a lot of money, what do you find? Again, a lack of taste. He's flashy. He's very often arrogant.
Number 3, Mr. Wentworth Day MP's further views on black men.
Are you implying that a half-caste is in any way mentally deficient?
Definitely.
Number 4, Mr. Wentworth Day MP's views on the possibility of his own daughter marrying a black man.
I should ask her if she wanted to wake up in the morning and see a coffee-coloured little imp on the pillow beside her, calling her mummy. If she did marry him, I should be bitterly disappointed.
Mr. Wentworth Day MP died in 1984, and since under British law you cannot libel or slander the dead, we have no hesitation in dubbing him an utter and uncompromising and thankfully now dead bastard. Bygone television logo of the week. Bygone number 3. The John Bull printing outfit. The John Bull printing outfit. The John Bull printing outfit was British through and through, with typeface made of pure India rubber. The great leap forward from the potato cut, using methods rejected even by Caxton, it was possible to arrange rubber letters in a slatted plastic plate so that after 3/4 of an hour you could print your almost illegible name and address over hundreds of sheets of paper, which you would then, quite naturally, throw in the bin. The jingoistic nature of John Bull on the front obviously impressed itself deeply onto the nation's psyche, which is why all neo-fascist British nationalist movements seem to print their literature with it to this day.